I am going to explain about condition for function to be a random variable. If you want to get my future videos, subscribe my channel. Coming to the random variable, actually random experiment means we don't know the outcome before completing the experiment. Outcome we don't know. So then it is called as random experiment. Random experiment. Best example is if you take a coin. So coin, just assumption. If you toss a coin, just assumption. If you toss a coin, we don't know what is an outcome. Either head will get or else tail will get. So that's why we don't know the outcome before completing the experiment is called as an random experiment. Here you can see this. This is the random experiment. Outcome means we know that already. The final outcome. So if you toss a coin, the final outcome is either head or tail. So that is an final outcome for the if you toss a coin. So random variable means if all the outcomes are assigned with real numbers. So then it is called as a random variable. That is the condition for function to be a random variable, nothing else. So if you take a coin and I am assuming, so coin is an experiment denoted with x, and the probability to get head I am assuming, so that is probability to get head is 1 by 2. Probability to get tail is according to probability definition, so probability to get tail is 1 by 2. So this is p of x. We know that the favorable outcomes by the probability is equal favorable outcomes divided by total number of outcomes. So how many favors are there to get head? Probability to get head is favorable outcomes, only one favor is there. So these are the total number of outcomes. Only one favorable outcome to get head out of total outcomes are 2. Similarly, probability to get tail is favorable outcome is only one tail is there, one favor out of total number of outcomes 2. So therefore here I am assuming x is an random experiment and it is having the probabilities 1 by 2 and 1 by 2. So here you can see this. So here probability to get is assigned with real number 1. Probability to get tail is assigned with real number 2. So this is an random experiment. So all the outcomes of the random experiment is assigned with real numbers is called as random experiment. So that is the first condition for the random experiment. This is the main condition. If you want to write in the exam, university exams, this is the main condition to get marks. So each particular outcome should be assigned with real numbers, either 0 or 1 or 2 or 3. Not only positive and negative numbers also we can assign, -1, -2. At -2 what is the probability? At -3 what is the probability? Like that. So these are the real numbers and these are the outcomes. These are the outcomes. This is the first condition, and second, third, fourth, already we know that according to axioms of probability, always the maximum probability is equal to 1. Maximum probability is equal to 1 always, and the minimum probability is 0 or else greater than or equal to 0. Always the probabilities lies between 0 to 1. according to axioms of probability, we can see this. If we take a same experiment, if you toss a coin, the probability to get head is, I am assuming, 1 by 2, and the probability to get tail, I am assuming, I am assigned with 2, and it is also 1 by 2. So what is the maximum probability is here? What is the maximum probability? Probability to get head plus probability to get tail. So that is equal P of H plus P of tail. So this is equal total probability. So that is equal 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 is equal 1. So this is the maximum probability always. Not only this, if you throw a dice is having 6 outcomes. Therefore, probability to get 1 is 1 by 6 plus 1 by 6 plus 1 by 6 up to 6 outcomes. So maximum probability is 1. And this is done before completing the experiment, for example. So for example, if you tossed a coin already, so and we got it head. So therefore probability to get head is 1 in this case. So head is happened. You toss a coin and head is happened. So means probability to get tail is 0 in this case because already head is happened. So probability to get tail is 0. So this is also named as relative frequency of the probability. So if you toss a coin and head will got means head is happened. So means probability to get tail is 0 in this case. So that's why here the minimum probability is 0, maximum is 1. So there is no negative probability at all. So that's why always the probabilities lies between 0 to 1. These are the conditions for function to be a random variable. So all the outcomes of an experiment should be assigned with real numbers. So if you have any doubts and suggestions, send to me. Thank you.